hello, 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 hello. Sorry, I'm looking to the side but I have everything manual now. Good morning or good night or good evening. It's time for my bi-weekly English lesson. What do you mean? You can't come and learn English here. Der Bellhound Panzer, PCU, Cat, Lamp, NH3, and Seiya, the man himself. How's everyone doing? Sorry for the delay. As I said, as many of you know, my computer died, so I don't have like anything set up on my stream deck. You know, like all my fancy little buttons to switch scenes and all that nice things that we love. So I got busy this morning, you know, trying to set up like the voice changer and the sound effects and whatnot. And I might have gotten a little too distracted with the voice changer. You know, like just listening to the voices. the voices. And then I was like, oh fuck, it's 10. So like, yeah, I hadn't made my drink or like put the rice cooker on. Your Wi-Fi is dead? Oh no, that sucks. Enjoy the VOD. Thank you for dropping by anyway. Up on Maple's Discord escapades, Corona rant, and clean my room. Oh, I saw something about that like this morning, but it was too much to read. And I was like, oh, it's just Maple going off about Corona. Nothing new, you know? But yeah, so... basically I do put some of the voices and like a few, like 2 sound effects. I hope they will work for now. And later I'll get all my fancy stuff so I can switch. So I can switch scenes and like activate audio and everything from my stream deck as I used to do, and feel like a pro. Not like now. I'm back doing everything just by clicking on it, like a Neanderthal. The good news is that I found out how to get the wavelength, like my audio mixer thingy. What am I trying to say? I found out how to direct BlueStacks audio through to my audio mixer thingy. So now I can just have desktop audio deleted from OBS. And I don't know, it was very simple. I don't know why I never thought about it before. But alas, it is what it is. And yeah, that's it. That's my life. Welcome. Let's just get to it. Let's go. So here we are. Here's the game. I don't know why my chat disappeared, but it is what it is. What it is. Oh, I think I might have like probably one of the properties I have of like refresh. Oh, shut down when it's not active. That's probably why. But yeah, if you guys talk, it should start getting filled up again. No, I haven't read all the Monetizing stories. There you guys are. Stop crying. I've unlocked a few. The thing is that I started late because story time, my computer died by the time the event started, more or less. And I mean, I could play from my phone, like no issues. I just got salty about my life and I just played PS5 to cope. So I started like a few days later. I have these ones. So I am missing a lot. The first one I unlocked was Persicarius. It was completely random. You know, I used a random thing and I got Persicaria and I was like, oh wow, it's destiny. No, actually I got Octogen. My boy. I did read Angela's, but I did not really get the reference, or maybe I did. I just didn't register them. Though I did wonder why they gave her cat ears, but I mean, I'm not complaining. That said, let's start making some chocolate. What is this? They have some interesting facilities here. I didn't realize. Oh yeah, I have one there now. All the experience stuff. I wanna get the chocolate still. I have one orange, so I can select one. I'll probably do Crocs next. What do I get? What do I get? I don't know algorithms. I just look at them and I'm like, yes, pretty symbols. Hey, Hills. Okay. What am I doing with my life now? Also, I had to pity Python. I had to redeem him, and I don't know how to feel about my life. I don't know how to feel about that. I'm probably not even gonna use him, but I kind of wanted him, and then I regret my life choices. But yeah, his event I haven't done. I've just been doing the farming, but I haven't read a single thing. So we're gonna read. What's this? Why do I have that? Nasira next month. Don't remind me. Yeah, Major event is the next event. Man, can't believe we skipped the whole last event. Mika really said nobody fucking reads anyway. In the battle notes? Aha, but I only did the first one. Bold of you to assume. Unless you mean the farming ones. Because I know they show up story bits, so hopefully I'll get to do one run. I've been fooled. Let's go. Hope. The Oasis opens doors to welcome its new guests. I only know there's a special appearance in this in this story. That's all I know. What did I drop? A sticker. Reception counter, the Oasis. Oh no, it's the bone girl.
In any case, we'll start with your neural cloud evaluation. So please proceed to the medical department.
Right away. Man, his muscles distract me. I won't lie. You look very tense, ma'am. Do you not get dull visitors very often?
I'm fine, I guess. Never mind. What should I do? He looks so scary. Just looking at him is frightening. Help.
I didn't know she was friends with Imhotep. Tell me about this place. I hear Evelyn's here too, isn't she? Alright, they know each other.
Yes, she is. Evelyn's already here. No, I mean Evelyn's already joined the Oasis.
Alright, I'll take it from here.
Okay, Professor.
I'm curious, people. How do you pronounce her name? Bonnie? How do you... Bonnie? How do you pronounce that? Anyway. She hurriedly flees the scene. Bonnie? Okay. Commander? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not a commander. Greetings, Commander. Python reporting for duty. Or should I call you Professor? Call me whatever you're comfortable with, Instructor Python. I'm the one in charge of the Oasis. Kuruko, it's me. Spoilers? What do you mean spoilers? It's in the it's in the introduction scene of the game. So you're administering the neural cloud evaluation yourself. What a surprise. Also, are his eyes supposed to be... I mean, I'm probably gonna read about that at some point. Like, whether his eyes are supposed to be two-colored or if he has one bad eye. What was the question? I was forced to take a shift. Well, let's try to enjoy yourself in the process then. That sounds weird. Python sits on a mechanical chair, and the data ports on his neck gleam with blue light. Relax, it's just a neural cloud examination and backup. It's just that I haven't looked back on memory data in a while. I'm not really in the habit of doing that. Then this might be a good opportunity for you. You'll be able to re-experience all the things that have happened to you since you were rolled out until you were uploaded to the cloud server and came to the Oasis. Ah yes, relive your entire life. I'm sure we all love to do that. Hey senpai! I'll be reliving my life then. It probably won't take that long. It's more like a human having a dream. Or several dreams, as it were. In any case, don't worry too much. I'm not worried. You should relax a little too. Thanks. After reclining Python's mechanical chair, I press the key on the device. Preparation complete. Commencing evaluation process. See you later, Commander. See you later, Instructor Python. From design to production, from chasing ideals to an interesting Easter egg. Speaking of Easter eggs, I hadn't realized, but like I went and looked at Python skills, and one of his skills is literally called Snake Eater. And I'm like, damn. They really went and did that. Theater stacking is a pain. Imagine doing theater. Good luck in theater, all you people that play the game. I'm a little bit sad. Let me accommodate myself a little. I'm like too not centered. I don't like that. There we go. Back to game. People who play theater don't need luck, they need therapy. Can confirm. March 2054. The inspiration for the military instructor doll came from a decommissioned military doll. That doll became a technical verification model for the SIMT series, testing the rigidity and damage resistance of the framework. Also, do let me know at any point if the music is too loud, and I'll adjust. Because I mean, I did lower it a bit, but only for myself. Today's cap is 43k, or somewhere close. Holy fuck, it is loud? Alright. How about now? Is that better? I was like, you don't really notice during the cutscenes, but then you go into gameplay and like it blasts your ears. Much better, let's go. Use military dolls to test. When testing first started, problems arose nearly every day. If its joints weren't leaking oil, then its limbs were just suddenly falling off when it moved. It even sprayed oil into the tech lead's face. Ouch! Start producing SIMT. Okay, what do you do, Python? I'm not sure what difficulty is being played on. Wait, he has an eye patch! And why I'm so slow realizing that? I haven't done EP yet. I'm gonna confess to something. I haven't done Exception Protocol once since it released. I tried it once and I was like, this is too much of a pain. And just never touch it again. So I'm very happy that apparently they're putting like an auto mode or something, according to the stream. iPad stays on during the battle. Yeah, gotta look cool. No, never mind, not that. Recover HP, yes, please. Also, let's do this, and let's do this. April 2054. The engineers may understand technology, but they do not understand war. Some of them haven't even held a gun in their lives. Maybe we should hire a consultant who has actually experienced war. Maybe we should give the engineers real guns. Ah yes, how to solve a problem. Give guns to the engineers. Hire a consultant. We invite a retired Special Forces member, Captain John Ward. Wow, that's a name. To come serve as a development consultant and ensure the SIMT fits our customers' military needs. Is he wrong? I don't know. Any engineers in chat that can confirm whether they want guns or not? If that doesn't solve the problem, give them more guns. I see. I understand so many things now. I love how I say that, and I also Same hat, Senpai Seeker. I also was an engineering student. But then I got tired of numbers and dropped out. I did not get a gun. I've been fooled. I've been bamboozled. I've been lied to. Less damage. What comes after April? May 2054. Whether it's a blessing or not is unknown to me, but that bony hat wearing Captain Ward is as stubborn as a Spanish ox. I didn't know that saying. He's easily irritated and dead set in his ways. I mean, yeah, sounds like someone that has been to war. Considering there are the signs of rocket engines that involve dropping a nuclear bomb and getting pushed by the explosion, I don't know there are good solutions to engineering problems too. What? Yeah, I mean, I know they're stubborn as an ox, but why specifically a Spanish ox? That's the first time I hear it like so specifically. Listen to him, I guess. This piece of rotten iron is as soft as bread left in the soup pot. How could it possibly be used to train soldiers? Damn! Python, he called you soft. Are you gonna take that standing? What's his ultimate? Snake Eater. What does a Snake Eater do? Systemic Strike, Runstone's Flames. If these are references to something, please tell me. I only know Snake Eater. Throws a smoke grenade in a selected area where ally units, knocking back all enemies within 1 tile around, creating a smoke screen in a 7-tile area that lasts 6 seconds. During this skill, when normal attack triggers Cleave for 12 seconds. Ally units inside the smoke screen cannot be targeted by enemies. Can I throw it on myself then? I love that he has the little sideways opening there. That was so unnecessary. You throw it on the enemy? I see. Man, I keep forgetting months. June 2054. His current performance just barely graces the standard qualifications for a normal soldier. The idea of it serving as a military instructor is laughable. I don't believe a dog who can only do this much is qualified to train soldiers. But this will dramatically increase the speed of wear and tear on the joints. The increased maintenance cost, well, it's second to the designing and building a brand new set of limbs in totality. Then I'll just start all over. Before the final product makes it to the customers, ensure that there are no issues. Damn, they really wanted to make a doll to train soldiers. They were really set on that. Oh man, I should have put the normal speed for the skin. For the skill. Backlash enhanced.
もっといいパフォーマンスができるはずなんだがな、お前ら。
パラパパラン。
訓練を増やした方が良さそうだ。
August 2054. The technical department was unable to persuade Captain Ward otherwise, and so his habit of always having a smoke in hand was added to the then just completed SAMT. What? Why? I mean, sure, I guess. Try out the function. While on the outside it may look like just an ordinary cigar, the instant it's connected to the SIMT, the output limiter on the dampener can be unlocked for a short period. What? Now I see why there's so many weirdos out there. These are like military level doll manufacturers. Also MGS memes?
集中しろ。
They really went with the snake theme. I mean, how do you look at him?
毎回の戦闘から教訓を得る。それが勝つための秘訣だ。
Also, I love that he has like a lighter on his fingers. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-dum-bum.
集中しろ。
Get them.
もっといいパフォーマンスができるはずなんだがな、お前ら。
Look at him.
訓練を増やした方が良さそうだ。
That's so cool though, the little animation there. Taunt. No, no taunt. That is October 2054. The project is finally on the right track. Through the silver tongues of our agents, Sbarro Heavy Industries was able to persuade many countries' legislatures and defense departments, as well as some large security companies, to come inspect our products. Accept inspection. General Shepard was very satisfied, and afterwards he sent someone over to discuss ordering 20 mass-produced models from the first batch. Pew! Yeah, Shepard. The one and only. Let's go with this. Ba-da-ba-ba-da.
集中しろ。 もっといいパフォーマンスができるはずなんだがな、お前ら。
Physical.
訓練を増やした方が良さ
Why
そ
is
う
my phone vibrating? Defense grows. Let's increase backlash. December 2054. We debated endlessly over the appearance for the SIMT models. In the end, 4 prototypes were made, and after polling votes, we decided to go with the third model, a calm, sturdy, and reliable-looking male figure. Determine the appearance. This design caters to the preferences to those from military backgrounds. From his appearance to his habits, he received high marks from the military during the tests. Which Shepard are we talking here? The one that wins wars or the one that backstabs you to create a war? Yes.
集中しろ。 毎回の戦闘から教訓を得る。それが勝つための秘訣だ。
I don't need talent. I'm the only character. February. Why did they change the dating system? They were putting the months before, now they're putting them after. Anyway, February 2055. We thought up several names for the upcoming 5th SIMT. Viper, Mamba, Cobra. There was even a proposal to call it Fisher. Just call it Python. Consistency! Mega! Literally unplayable. Why are all of their proposed names based on snakes? Why indeed? It's supposed to be a tribute to a video game. Oh, so, okay. So they're self-aware. It's supposed to be a tribute to a video game. The protagonist specializes in covert operations, is an invincible warrior, and is a good friend to cardboard boxes. Huh? Cardboard boxes? I can't believe he's literally, like, canonically, a snake reference. Here's Frontline Warfare Metal Gear confirmed. Yeah, they also have the Max. Some of the event text were still in Chinese on the EN version. Oh, that's classic Mika. That's a classic Mika move. Forget to translate something.
集中しろ。これでしまいだ。もっといいパフォーマンスができるはずなんだがな、お前ら。
What's the last one here? Code code. Let me read on my own scrolling text. Thank you. Code code SIMT. Body code SST. Tactical. B6. Serial number. That. Product activation time. March 1st, 2055. Product name Python. Neural activation percent 0%. SIMT call name Python. Neural activation complete. Authentication complete. Sensors activated and in standby state. Please transmit the first command through external media, such as voice or touch. Call me sir. Yes, sir.
毎回の戦闘から教訓を得る。それが勝つための秘訣だ。
This guy's pretty cool, too bad he's not Croc. So true. Imagine touching Python. You want to? Imagine touching those apps. Bootcamp. Camp has started, now rein in your arrogance. Sheesh. Oh hey, Simo is here too. Okay, I get a pre-made team. Let's see how we do. I am so good with pre-made teams, by which I mean I suck. You got beaten by a python? The fuck? All this long. Narrative area. Oh, I like the clickety clacks. Training human soldiers is like molding a life into a machine. Training those soldiers is like ordering machines to learn and imitate the living. But everyone knows that even if humans and dolls look similar, they are very different inside. There is an untraversable gulf between them in terms of knowledge and capabilities. Oh, this was the first event in CN? Interesting. "16 gold medals, 2 silvers, and 1 bronze. This is the first time a team has achieved such brilliant results. You've done well, Python." "I am pleased, Python. Very pleased." Just doing my job, sir. "No need to be so stiff. We're not in a formal setting now. Still, let's get to the point. Python, as an instructor who's trained 2 top-grade teams so far, do you think humans and dolls will truly be able to coordinate with each other?" "I do not understand the question, sir. Were there any shortcomings in the delegation's performance?
No, the results of this competition were very outstanding and I am very pleased with them. But you should know that even though humans and dolls both took part in it, they did so in separate groups. Humans were not really working side by side with dolls.
Sir, do you intend to train a mixed unit of human and dolls?
Indeed, the recent military games allowed me... No, I should say, it allowed everyone to witness the possibility of such a thing.
But humans and dolls have never been truly combined into the same unit before. This is not simply due to difficulties in tactical grouping, sir.
Of course I know that. Many punks out there still can't get used to dolls. But this will not stop us from trying new things. Of course, the most important reason for that is because of those stubborn old coots from the south who are jealous of our results and had the Joint Military Games Committee issue us a challenge. Wait, I have the thing. Those believe that military dolls were a mistake in military history, and that humans and dolls working together are a huge step backwards in the field of warfare. 7+H rating.
I believe we can meet their challenge with a delegation of our own.
I think so too, but those bastards sure as hell aren't making it easy. They claim that if humans and dolls can only fight in segregated groups, then it's no different from issuing human soldiers weapons, except that these weapons can't think. The Southern Regular Army region has stated that if it's just a matter of issuing weapons, then they can beat us with dumb ones, as long as the cost is of equal value to that of a doll force. Again? What kind of nonsense is that? Even worse, the committee actually heard them out and asked us to further demonstrate the possibilities of mobilizing dolls in warfare. Do you understand what I mean, Python? This is a battle that only we can fight.
Understood, sir. However, I lack the relevant data. I can train humans or dolls alone, but if your aim is to produce a mixed unit, then I will need more concrete objectives. PG-13 while Florence exists, what a challenge. I know, right? I'm like, boys, you have Florence right there. What are you doing? Let me put the thing on. Let me put the beep here for myself to use quickly.
That is what you'll have to think about, Python. I have no concrete objectives for you. All I ask is that you win, and that you do so through the cooperation of humans and dolls. I'm assigning you a freshly graduated human platoon and a newly dispatched doll platoon. Within 3 months' time, bring those mad dogs to heel. That is all I ask. Do you understand me?
Understood, sir.
Very good. You have the information and your mission. Use your discretion to complete it, and bloody their noses for me.
Let me just quickly change something, because I think that the thing I'm using is taking too long to load. Let's test that. But first, oh sorry, I hit the microphone. Come on, heal. And you realize there's no medic here. Guard grant, HP shield. Sniper. Frozen, sure. Recovery. Ba-ba-bum. There they go. Oh, true damage. Yes. Yes.
集中しろ。
30 chance to recover HP. Yeah, okay. Nice. Another narrative area. At dawn the next day, at the central training yard in the small town of Krasno. Where is that? Python flipped through the files in his hands as he recalled his training of the game's delegation. The human forces need to be taught a lesson. They won't accept dolls so easily. All the dolls need are orders. They're used to letting their internal systems make decisions based on the results they want to achieve. The humans need to improve their fundamental skill levels through training, while the dolls don't. All they need is to become familiar with their tasks. The important thing is to train their internal systems in decision-making benchmarks in response to complex situations. Putting them together sure is hard. Python puts the files away, then turns and pulls out his whistle. He blows a short and shrill blast. Human and doll troopers rush out of their barracks and hurry over to the central training yard. Python looks at the two distinct columns of humans and dolls, and his expression shifts. The calm disappears, replaced with sternness. It's been 1 minute, and 90% of you have assembled. Where are the absentees? The order to fall in came too quickly. They had things of their own to do. Bro, what? What's your name? Erwin. Looks like you're in charge of the humans here. Python nods, then pulls out a baton and slams it into Erwin's solar plexus without any hesitation. Erwin grunts as he blocks Python's baton. Rule 1. Everything you say to me will begin with Sir. Is that clear? What am I doing? Clear as a bell. Python shakes his head and sends the baton smashing into Erwin's wrist with a backhand. Ah! Erwin couldn't block the strike and staggers back, clutching the point of impact. I said, is that clear? Sir, I understand, sir. Good. Now go back and give me a list of the names of everyone who isn't here. Sir, yes, sir. Sheesh. Just then, Evelyn steps forward. Oh, baby! Prefer to say that 100 times, sir. Yes, sir. Sir. I like smart people. Proceed. Sir, some of the dolls are absent, but I can explain why, sir. Why they say it at the beginning and end? Surprisingly enough, Python shakes his head. No need for that. It's an FMJ reference. You have to dumb that down for me. What's FMJ? Rules for thee, but not for me, I see. Full Metal Jacket? The movie? I see. I'm sorry I'm uneducated. Python raises an eyebrow and leisurely pulls out his baton again. I don't care what you learned in your previous training, but in this place, my word is law. I blew this whistle. They didn't come. That's on them. You stepping up to cover for them is on you, but it's also a good thing, because you made a good mistake and only hit you once. Evelyn's pupils contract, but Python's baton comes crashing down before her high-precision electronic eyes can finish processing that fact. You've disabled your pain sensors? Sir, I have not, sir. You'd better not have. When those train under me, they'd better have their pain sensors on at all times, or I'll make sure they can never use them again. As for you, come forward. Python looks at the human scout who just muttered a gripe and his grip tightens on the baton in his hands. Oh, you're gonna get it. Sir, sorry, sir. Slap yourself 10 times and bark like a dog. What? Python doesn't give him time to make excuses. He immediately gets in the man's face and slaps him 10 times in rapid succession. The scout tries to put up a fight, but Python doesn't give him the opportunity to resist and pins him to the ground. Did I smack the orders out of your skull? Oh my god! I like how he has the knife there. Like right here. Easy for anyone to grab. Might be violating the laws of robotics. Oh, the laws of robotics went to hell long ago in Girls Frontline. Arf! 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 Python eyes everyone around him coldly. Clip? Oh, I can actually bark. I was just reading. Do you want me actually barking? I had a period as a child. Of like a week or so. That I will just bark to people. I know very well what you and the others are thinking. I'll tell you right now that my dynamic models are not activated and my output efficiency is on par with an average soldier. So don't complain that I'm taking advantage of you. I am here to be an instructor, not your nanny. Don't bother trying to test me. I know all about that stuff. Be upfront. If anyone has any misgivings about the situation, then step forward. If not, then shut up and listen to me. Python's actions seem to have shaken these soldiers, and for a moment, the yard is as silent as a tomb. Well, what's your answer? The replies to him are sporadic, unmotivated, unsteady, and long in coming. Annoyed, Python pulls out his baton and hurls it to the ground, throwing a cloud of dust into the air. I said, what's your answer? Sir, yes, sir! That's more like it. There's no value in training trash after all. Right, enough nonsense. We'll move on with the program. Welcome to bootcamp hell. Yeah, I see. Holy fuck. I want everyone to form up in one column of alternating dolls and humans in serial numerical order. You have 5 minutes. Now move. Sheesh! well just restore everyone. Slave driver, for real, for real. Oh no, he died. Never mind, he's good. All right. More narration. 1 week later, the sharp, shrill blast of a whistle once again echoes through all of Krasno. Countless scramble on the ground. Even some of the dogs are stumbling over their feet. Regardless, all of them are doing their best to reach the training yard. As though being late for a minute, but even the war 5 seconds to reach here. Like the punishment over the past, perhaps you should be grateful that your stupidity isn't crippling. We'll skip the disciplinary phase today and look back on... Erwin, step forward. Sir, yes sir! Erwin takes a step forward almost as soon as Python calls his name. Training, we have 3... Wrong, you got 3 passes and 8 terribles, you pack of morons. An excellent is a basic requirement for you. It's already appalling enough that you're not ashamed of not getting full marks, but how dare you start planning about your ratings with a straight face? The audacity. Sir, I was wrong, sir. If you're wrong, then correct your mistake. Do I need to teach you something that even grade schoolers know? Frames dropping? Be prepared for funny, flowery language. Everything looks okay on my end. Health, stream health. Excellent connection, stream is healthy. Good CPU share. It might be YouTube. I've been hearing YouTube was having that issue a lot during the week. Yes, I've been watching a lot of streams that stutter a lot. And like the streamers always are like, oh, it's YouTube. Hey Airborne! Tells me everything is good. 0 drop frames, 0% drop frames. YouTube Studio also says excellent connection, excellent stream health. So I really don't know. Let me see. There is a stats. Okay, I saw some orange there, but now it's gone. One of the programs is lying. Sussy frames, sussy frames. Says dropped frames 36. But it like says like 36 sort of like a very big number. So I don't know what that means. I'm just looking at the numbers here like, yes, I see, I understand. It says Drop frames 36 out of like 235, 600. I don't know what that means. Someone that knows numbers, please elaborate. It is skipping some frames, but yeah, I don't know. Unless I lower the bitrate, but I will need to end and come back to do that. I guess I'll keep looking. I mean, it says there's like missing frames, but it still shows at like 0%. There's like frames stabilized. All right, that's good. I'll keep looking. I'll keep an eye on those stats that I don't get. Anyway, we were back with Erwin, about to get bunked again. Sir, we have 3 passes and 8 terribles. As platoon leader, I have no excuse for this. Please punish me, sir. Sheesh. Stand aside. Don't think asking for punishment is going to earn any leniency from me. You'll get everything you deserve. Kitty. Hey, Oxy. Evelyn. Sir, yes, sir. Report your results. Sir, over the course of this week's training, we have 3 full marks, 2 passes, and 6 terribles. Wrong. You also have 3 passes and 8 terribles. I thought you were slightly less dim than Erwin, but I see that's wishful thinking. As dolls, how could you hold yourself to human standards? In that case, why don't I request another batch of human troops? It's the same thing after all. He's asking for punishment for a dude wearing a leotard. I mean, I won't comment. I won't king shame. Sir, according to the tactical training assessment guidelines issued by the military, we did obtain 3 full marks, 2 passes, and 6 terribles. Are you questioning my judgment? Sir, no, I am not, sir. May I know if you have amended the assessment guidelines, sir? I told you on the very first day that my word is law. Sir, yes, sir. Reporting, over the course of this week's training, we have 3 passes and 8 terribles. As platoon leader, I am 80% responsible for this result. Please punish me, instructor. She's only 80% responsible, though. Very good. It seems you fully understand your position. In that case, go PT yourselves according to the punishment guidelines I gave you earlier. Do I want to know what PT is? Especially you, Evelyn. I like your smart mouth. Your rebuttal was well reasoned and supported with evidence, so for that your punishment is doubled. Any questions? Physical training? Okay. I like your smart mouth. Your rebuttal was well reasoned and supported with evidence. So like, go fuck yourself. Sir, no, sir. What? Ah, no, any questions, okay. Then what the hell are you standing around for? Sir, yes, sir. Sheesh. As he watches Erwin and Evelyn lead the rest of the group away, Python takes out his tactical tablet. The disdainful, harsh look on his face instantly vanishes and his brow furrows. God damn, this is an experience. This one.
集中し
Pam, 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 pam. Just a little more. I think the explosions are a little too loud. Let's go for it. No fear. Oh, nice. All right. At the doll barracks, Krasno. The dolls are training on their own, while the doll at Joran looks at their leader, Evelyn. This isn't right, Evelyn. What do you mean? We're carrying out doll and human integration training, but the situation hasn't improved all week. The training's been going on for a week, and we've been punished the whole time. Considering that dolls never get tired, sending Evelyn to PT only acts as a learning experience for body coordination. I mean, they should get tired to an extent, just not actually physically tired, I guess. But I guess they can like overheat. We need to carry out our orders, no matter how ridiculous they are. Both humans and dolls have been punished. We have no basis to object. Your platoon has only just been rolled out, and there's a lot of information which hasn't been synced to you yet. I'll send it to you now. Humans and dolls have never truly been integrated into a single unit. Humans can work together with dolls, but with segregated contingents as the basic unit. I've simulated many tactical plans ever since I got this mission, but none of them are suitable for a mixed unit. I've gone through the things you've sent me. Is this the only reason why you're having doubts? This isn't like you, adjutant. I know there's more to it than you let on. I'm just a platoon leader, not the instructor, so relax. Alright, Evelyn, I guess you can't tell that those human soldiers are rejecting us. Indeed, but human soldiers are still soldiers, and our orders are absolute. I don't see how we can be more efficient at fighting as a mixed unit than separately. Didn't a mixed unit of dolls and humans obtain 16 gold medals in the Cantal military games? Don't be so negative. It's not the same. They call it a mixed unit, but the delegation to the Cantal games were actually composed of 2 teams of humans and dolls, each competing on their own. Instructor Python is here, and I believe he can lead us to first place again, like in Cantal. All we can do now is place our hopes on his plan. Evelyn suddenly turns around and gazes off into the distance. What's the matter, Evelyn? It's an optical imaging telescope. The humans are spying on us. What? At the human barracks, Krasno. Are you done gawking at them? If you are, complete these 2 sets of exercises. Quit wasting time. Stop pushing me. This is the good stuff right here. Frankly speaking, that tin can is pretty hot. God damn! Take out the spaces? What spaces? So what if she is? This is a training camp, not a nightclub. What the hell are you two doing? Oh, it's Erwin. Hello. Oh yeah, the bot might have blocked the link. At least I didn't get anything on OBS. Yeah, I see no link. You have been silenced. I actually don't know if that's like YouTube permissions or the bot. I'm not entirely sure because I don't think I ever set it up on YouTube to like block links. Oh, you're here at last, leader. This guy's been slacking off and peeping at the barracks on the other side. Don't listen to him, leader. I was gathering intel on the enemy. You're considering them the enemy now? We still need to train with them later on. See Discord then. I am looking. Oh, I see a ping. Why? I need to show you guys this. You shall suffer with me. How was it to zoom in on stuff? Damn, you're looking good though. Why does this always happen with Jaguar? Thanks, I hate this. You're welcome. Anyway, where were we? Blue stacks. Where were we? Oh yeah, the guy is spying on Evelyn. So what if we're training with them? You're not really going to treat them as battle buddies, are you? They're lucky we don't take them down as they're lucky we don't take them down a peg. It's a damn smile, it always gets me. Take them down a peg? Hey, those tin cans may look about as strong as a block of tofu, but they can lift this load-bearing crate with one hand. If you try to start something with them, they might end up flattening you before you can even lift a finger. That's enough. Pack it in, you two. You especially. Put that damn telescope away before they spot you. Does anyone else see lace cam when they see young Evelyn? I guess, like, if you tie her hair and put horns on her, I can see the I can see the similarities. You're being paranoid. How could they? Oh, The soldier who is standing on the window sill suddenly does a double take. Then he rolls back down and looks poised for battle. Erwin and the other human soldiers immediately get behind cover and exchange looks. Sitrap. They spotted me. What did I tell you? I don't like dolls either, but don't look down on them. So what? We're humans. What right do they have to compare themselves to us? Sheesh! That's enough. Stop making a fuss. We're screwed if that doll instructor catches us. It's one thing to listen to our senior's commands, but why the hell do we have to let that tin can work us over? I can't accept that. Can't we do anything about it? Since when could dolls boss humans around? Doesn't matter whether or not you can accept it. All they need to do is pound you into the ground like a pus with their mechanical arms and say, "Oops, sorry, orders from above." Alright, that's enough monkey business. Now sip it. Leader, what do you make of all this? Don't tell me you don't care. I've served for so long, but after dolls came out, it feels like everything's changed. Yeah, the world changes. Surprise. I can't let everything else slide, but there's no way a doll can be in charge of us. That's none of my concern. I only care about the military games in 3 months' time. Besides, the instructor was sent directly from HQ. Why are you going to disobey orders? So, you mean you're just going to take it? Just take it? Of course not. I told you, all I care about is the military games. We can't break the regs until then. So you're saying... Contact the leader of the doll platoon. Everything we're doing is in accordance with the rules. A good one, leader! Oh no, what are they doing? What are they gonna do? What are they gonna do?
敵の匂いです。見せてもらおうか。この雑魚で性能とやら。前夜命中です。
Snipers, HP shield, operative. Okay. Come on, kill them. Woohoo!
ターゲット殲滅完了。
Narration again. Beep beep. Python's communicator rings. Sir, this is Python.
Spare me the pleasantries. You know that's not what I called.
Things have gone as you predicted, sir. Your training progress is concerning. During independent training assignments, both the humans and dolls can easily score excellent grades. They really are the cream of the crop. However, once it comes to teamwork, their scores flatline. They're getting passes at best. And this is only in terms of both platoons working together. If you go down to the fire team level, no other team besides Erwin and Evelyn's has managed to complete their mission.
They can't mesh? Is all your training experience from before useless?
I've tried having them work together in various modes and mixing them up in all kinds of ways, and both platoon leaders have been very cooperative. However, the results are ultimately not ideal. I can't resolve the various problems that stem from the differences between them.
Where do you think the problem lies?
There's a gulf between humans and dolls. They are completely different beings in terms of self-perception and fighting methods. Perhaps mixed operations might be possible someday, but definitely not right now. Many battles and experiments will be needed to explore this possibility. Given the present situation, reusing the game's delegation training mode will be the best choice.
Are you questioning my judgment?
Not at all, sir. May I know if I should continue with the current training regime?
myself very clear on the first day of the assignment. We must win this battle, using the methods I mentioned.
The voice on the line is stern and brooks no refusal. After a brief moment of silence,
We don't have time, Python. I didn't just call to check on you, but to urge you to hurry up. The Southern Regular Army region has applied for a change in the competition format. The military games that will take place in 3 months' time will go from an open confrontation to an ambush. Our side must be able to meet the challenge without any notice given.
that's not fair, sir. Leaving aside the effectiveness of their training, fighting with such a handicap will greatly affect the trainees' performance.
The Games Committee felt it was very fair, though we both know there must have been many palms greased behind the scenes. But there's nothing we can do about it, Python. This is an order.
Understood, sir. The caller hangs up. Python returns to the tactical center. He lights up a cigarette and closes his eyes to sort out his memory data. I'll sum up my past experiences to design a more effective training curriculum. Second after second ticks by. After designing several dozen brand new training regimens and saving them into his tactical tablet, he suddenly realizes a problem. The trainees he sent out for punishment to do self-determined training have yet to return. Did the Astral bring the... Oh, the South thing they mentioned. Sorry, it's a very long name. Where is it? The Southern Regular Army region. That. Did they bring the ambush battle forward? No, we've only been training for a week so far. Even if they change the competition rules, they wouldn't be starting it right now. Unless... He tries to reach Erwin and Evelyn one after the other, but all he gets in reply is a busy tone. This truly is the most headache-inducing cohort I've ever had. I sincerely hope the reason they haven't come back yet isn't due to some kind of force majeure. Why are you suddenly using French? Python takes up his rubber baton and pushes the door open, heading after the platoon without looking back. At the factory district diagonally opposite the training camp, Krasnotown. The abandoned refining plant stretches on endlessly. Every plant hole is laid out in a confusing way, and when you include the assortment of old, abandoned equipment inside, the entire factory district is like a gigantic maze. Team 6 and 12, head over to Plant Hall 4 to check the situation. Look out for ambushes. Teams 2 and 5 cover each other and patrol the surroundings. It's not often that these tin cans expose such a huge weakness. I don't want to miss this opportunity, and I sure as hell don't want to waste all our efforts when we're on the cusp of victory. Received. Over. Leader, should we really be doing this? Are you worried the instructor will come looking for us? Yes, we're engaging in a force-on-force exercise without permission, so I'm worried. Evelyn and I both decided on this. Don't be so tense. But the punishment exercise guidelines handed down by the instructor didn't cover battle drills. The ones handed down by HQ did, so we went with that. If the instructor asks, we can say we saw the wrong one, right? Oh, I'm sure that will go beautifully for you. Looking at his hesitant colleague, Erwin shakes his head. Python's a great instructor. His standard of training is enough to make us acknowledge his abilities, but ultimately, he's no psychologist. Which of us can say that they don't feel even a little resentful after being forced to train with dolls under orders for so many days? This is a great opportunity, and even if the instructor asks, we have ample reason to argue our case. Speaking of, that's when an awe-inspiring voice booms out from behind him. I hope your skull is as tough as the way you talk, Erwin. Instructor! Python glances coldly at Erwin. A human versus doll force-on-force exercise. I have to hand it to you for coming up with something like that. So, how do you intend to clean up your mess? Sir, I will inform all teams to cease activity and cancel the exercise. Then gather at the camp, sir. Wait. Python serves the tactical preparations around the plan with narrowed eyes. Carry on with the exercise. Once it's over, meet up at the camp and submit a training report. Erwin's eyes widen in surprise. However, he reacts instantly and salutes Python. Sir, yes sir. Sir, yes sir. Recovery. Just gonna give me 1 second to change some stuff. Just real quick. Delete that, delete this, move this here, move that here. Alright. Now we die. Pew 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 pew. Highest healing output. Proc. Alright. Now how does that end? In the Dole Barracks Tactical Center, Krasnotown. Go on, tell me what happened and whose idea it was. Sir, it was my idea, sir. They say at the same time. You're in sync. That's the first time I've seen the two of you so coordinated. Her pain only makes her stronger. So true. I've already heard Erwin's report. Evelyn, your turn. Sir, it began earlier today when we were obeying your orders to follow the self-determined training punishment guidelines. Among all the training items, Erwin and I agreed that a mock battle would be the best training for us. Excellent. You started to blame me for it all. Sir, we weren't there, sir. You weren't there? You were just using your punishment to vent your dissatisfaction. Do you or do you not know the objective was this training camp? Sir, it is to train a mixed unit of humans and dolls, sir. If you said you didn't know, I would have thought all that PT in the past 7 days had turned you into idiots. My mission is to weave you all into a rope, and to that end I deleted everything in the training plan that could have caused division between you. And now, you've gone and done it to yourselves, haven't you? Sir, sorry, sir. Shut up. The soldiers I train aren't so weak. Sorry is the most wordless word in a military camp. Tell me what you've gained from this mock battle. Erwin, you start. Sir, we have come to know the strength and operational logic of the dolls by fighting against them. Dolls have far more superior strength and mobility than human beings, but they are rigid and inflexible when it comes to dealing with change. If their plan changes, they have a hard time reacting swiftly to it. Oh, you're very good at reading bullet points of a list, I see. Sir, personally familiarizing yourself with a teammate's strengths and weaknesses is much more impactful than reading of a simple list, sir. Evelyn, what do you learn? Sir, during this adversarial training scenario, we were defeated for the reasons cited by Erwin. Human soldiers are far more adaptable than our possessing abilities, but I believe Erwin's abilities are superior to the average soldier. Don't try to excuse your failure. This kind of confrontational training has given us a keen sense of both sides' merits and flaws. I believe it was a very good plan. Python snorts in amusement, as though he's finally heard a satisfactory answer. Neatly put. Thanks to the ruckus you raised, you made me realize something I'd overlooked before. Python shows his tactical tablet to the two of them. A string of grades pours down the screen. This is the grades for a previous exercise. Mock battles are a big event and a later stage one. Typically, they're reserved for when the training camp is nearing its end, as a comprehensive assessment of what you learned. This single mock battle covered everything you learned over the past week, and your performance exceeded my expectations. Other than a few small blemishes, both of your platoons did very well on the whole. Negative emotions are much easier to use than positive ones. The two of you taught me a lesson in that respect. Python slowly exhales a cloud of thin smoke. His face seems hazy and unreal behind it. As part of my school fees, I'll design a lovely present for you during the course of your subsequent training. Since you like causing trouble so much, I'm sure you'll love it. Of course, before we discuss this, let's talk about something else. Python pinches his cigarette out and smiles at the two of them, whose faces are frozen stiff. This is the first time somebody's dared to act so cocky on my watch. I hope you two are prepared for the coming storm. Sheesh! They're gonna get it. Back and forth. First they become enemies, then comrades. Is this a literal enemies to friend fanfic? Who am I using? The Lazy, Chelsea, and Python. That's a team, I guess? I've never used Chelsea. What does she do? Your peaceful life ends now. Let's go down here. The next day, a brief whistle rings out as usual, and all the soldiers gather at the training yard. However, just as the window for falling in is about to pass, two people have still not arrived. Chelsea attacks Pierce and she's very cute. Very important addendum, thank you. You. Yes, you. Close the gate. Sir, yes, sir. Before the trooper can move, two figures dart through the gate to the training yard, one after the other. Sir! Sir! You're 13 seconds late. That's 20 strokes each. Come look for me after training is over. Sir, yes, sir! Now get back to where you ought to be standing. Python smacks his baton into his palm and slowly strokes back and forth. I believe you all remember what happened yesterday. Your two platoon leaders cleverly spotted and exploited a loophole in my orders, and organized a very adversarial training exercise. I have to say, well done. Everyone, give them a round of applause. Yay! Perhaps the order to applaud is just too out of place, but for a moment the training yard falls silent. Are you deaf? I said applaud. Applaud, everyone. Oh. That's a long sound clip. Python suddenly raises his voice. It starts out as a ragged series of claps, but soon it grows into a thunderous ovation. That's more like it. The outstanding performance by both your platoon leaders has reminded me of something. The difference between you runs deeper than I imagined. Sir, that's not true, sir. Shut up. Do you take me for a fool? still, that's fine. You're soldiers. It's good for soldiers to be motivated and forthright. I like that. If you have issues with each other, bring them all out and settle them face to face. It's better than bad-mouthing each other and stabbing each other in the back. To reward your performance, from now until the military games begin, all lessons other than basic training will be cancelled and replaced by mock battles. The town of Krasno will be your base of operations. Each side will take turns to mount an attack and a defense. Your performance will be graded after the battle. The lowest performing third of your members will be put on probation and lose the right to take part in the games. Any questions? Sir, no, sir. Then what the hell are you standing around for?
Oh, sheesh. Sorry.
Man, military boot camps seem like fun. Did he just throw his axe? I assure you it's not.
Die, shorty!
Ah, let's do that much! Yeah, he throws his axe. If I wait long enough, he kind of throws his axe like a boomerang. Look at him. How the fuck does he do that? Experience. Guards take less damage. Function library. Guard. I don't need recovery. Look at them go.
Die, shorty!
HP shield. Ba-ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum. Splush. Allergy damage. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum. What does she do? Search unleashes a wave of liquid nitrogen dealing physical damage equal to 400% of her attack that can deal critical damage to all enemy units and inflict one attack of frozen on them. Interesting. Very interesting. Die, shorty! More narration. Defenders Camp, the town of Krasno. Our deployment is complete. This is the defensive position diagram. Please have a look. Did you draw up this deployment? It doesn't match your previous style. Oh, after the mock battle with the humans last time, I learned from the experience and came to a few conclusions of my own. I've noted them in the margins for your reference. I see. Very good. Leave this here. I'll take care of it later. What is it? Is there anything else? I just wanted to ask if you're alright. I heard you guys were dragged off for extra training last night, and you were late this morning. It's a normal punishment. You make mistakes, you pay the price. I honestly have no idea what he's thinking. All the training lessons have been swapped to high-intensity battles. Has the instructor completely given up on blending the units? I don't think so. The instructor has goals of his own. All we need to do is follow what he's planned. Alright then, we'll be waiting for your new orders. What is this place? In the Portland Forest outside Krasno. Oh, thank you for telling me. We form up the men. These are the positions which our scouts on the periphery managed to find. This hotel is a lot more detailed than before. Old iron sights. Ahem. I mean, Instructor Python taught me a lot of useful tricks. Don't knock him, he's pretty good. Old iron sights. That's a nickname. Yes, he is. I've never seen such a special instructor before. Just like these mock battles. Normal instructors would have just given up or gone hard on us if they found out we were sneaking around organizing mock battles like that. Maybe he has given up. Mixing humans and dolls in a unit isn't that easy, you know? Old Ironside is a pretty good instructor, but I'm thinking even he doesn't know how to handle this. Still, that's not important. After all, I'll show these tin cans why humans rule the battlefield through my actions. That's enough. Stop running your mouth. If you're really feeling that eager, I can put you in the Vanguard squad later. Please, no. I'm a scout. Recon is my specialty. Just then, the distant cracks of gunfire echoed from the town of Krasno. It's begun. Are we moving out? Relax. The preparation phase has just ended. We'll call the shots as long as it's within the time frame. Don't forget, losing carries risk of its own this time. Leader, Team 3 just sent over a report. Those doors are attacking us. Look like they know the risks too. Those find it harder to accept elimination than we do. Losing their qualifications to compete. If they're eliminated, does that mean these tin cans will be discarded? Oh yes, the battlefield's a cruel place. Either they eliminate us or we eliminate them. Team 3, we will plan B and slow them down. Wait for the other teams to support you. Damn! Okay, let's heal the lazy. Oh, I forgot to overclock. Where's my overclock? Overclock! That and this, as always. Let's see. Damn! Allergy damage, HP shield. Yes. Die, shorty! Alright. Where should I go? Here. Late at night, the next day, in the temporary tactical command center. Python sits motionless in front of his desk. With him inside the room are the 2 platoon leaders and their contingent of 100 participants, evenly divided between humans and dolls. Right now, they are facing a massive display screen on a wall, which is playing footage of their training during the daytime. After the last human fell out, the doll force successfully took their mission objective and the mock battle came to an end. Do you see how you performed? A scatter replies in the affirmative filled the air. Nobody here feels particularly motivated after seeing their disastrous performance. You can't fight worth a damn, and your replies are about as limp as the cigarette butt I'm holding. Are you military men or maggots? I ask you, do you see how you performed? Sir, we see, sir. You worthless bunch of breastfed morons. Okay. Also, you too. This is absolutely appalling. The platoon leaders are actually number 1 from the back. Save me the trouble of looking you up at least. Sir, they were targeting me, sir. Sir, I was targeted too, sir. breastfed models is quite a unique insult. Yeah, like, I see. We sure are learning a lot of interesting way of insulting people here. If you suck, then you suck. Why the hell are you making so many excuses for yourselves? What the hell did I teach you? If you suck, then own up to it. Take the hit and keep going. If you suck, you suck. Right, that's it. Everyone, form up. Sir. First off, Erwin, Evelyn, you are no longer platoon leaders. From today onward, you are the instructors for these 98 pieces of garbage. This formation will be called the Garbage Collectors. Like I said earlier today, you garbage collectors are stripped of your qualifications to take part in the military games. Python eyes the pale faces of the two former platoon leaders and taps a cigarette butt between his fingers. If you still want to take part in the games, then prove you're not garbage first. Starting from tomorrow, the mock battles will be changed to a 1 versus 2 format. You garbage collectors will challenge 2 other normal formations, taking turns on attack and defense, with no restrictions on the tactics or methods. When you can beat the formation that scores the best, you'll be qualified to participate in the games. Sir, that's not fair, sir. There's a discrepancy in our numbers, sir. Fair? When you leave this training camp, who's going to play fair with you? Are you going to ask enemies piloting mechs against infantry or the pack of terrorists developing poison gases to play fair? Over here, your grades will be weighted according to the difference in numbers. I won't make things difficult for you in that aspect, at least. But don't celebrate too soon, because I will be commanding the 2 formations. Understood? Sir, that's favoritism, sir. Have we tried that? Maybe we just need to ask. Just go up to a Paradeus mech and be like, "Excuse me, sir. Could you please not shoot at me? If you will be so kind." Wrong. That's survival of the fittest at its simplest. Alright, dismissed. The second mock battle begins in 3 days. I'm looking forward to your performance. You're gonna die. When medics heal, increase the hash rate, the hash rate. We wouldn't know until we tried. Exactly. I forgot what the lacy did. All right. There she go, healed. Die, shorty! True damage. Will you kindly not use alien juice bombs to try and revive the dead sister? Hey, William! How about I get you some therapy? How does that sound? All right. You're right. I forgot about that. Actually, I'm not sure I knew about that, so thank you. This section made me realize I don't know how to use the lazy. Same hat! Imagine using the lazy. Couldn't be me. I had no idea she did that laser thingy. I didn't know what the laser does, even though it looks cool. Valid. So valid. We could probably read what she does, but I mean, I'm just gonna stay here ignorant and look at the cool laser. My eyes only serve to read story. Everything else just flies over my head. After leaving the tactical command center, Erwin and Evelyn end up walking beside each other. He's not even trying to hide it. Python's trying to force us to work together by holding our right to participate hostage. It's not that simple. Instructor Python is thinking further ahead than us. Playing 60 chess. The two standard deployment units he's leading are like the game's delegations he's trained in the past. Meanwhile, we will be testing a mixed deployment that nobody's tried before. He's going to pit us against them. It doesn't matter to him which side wins. So everything goes his way, but we're the ones who have to come up with a way to work together. What kind of instructor is that? A furious Erwin kicks a nearby garbage bin standing by the wall, but he soon regains his composure. No, Python's gone overboard here, but he's still doing his job. Dolls have far more superior strength and mobility than human beings, but they are rigid and inflexible when it comes to dealing with change. If their plan changes, they have a hard time reacting swiftly to it. Oh, you're very good at reading bullet points of a list, I see. Sir, personally familiarizing yourself with a teammate's strengths and weaknesses is much more impactful than reading off a simple list, sir. We reminded him of that. Adversarial training leads to quicker improvement than cooperative training. Competition gives us motivation. Python's trying to use these mock battles to find our strengths and weaknesses. I was wondering when you will figure that out. Damn! So what do you plan to do? Work together? It's not up to us, but to everyone else. Can you rein your men in and have them accept those? I'll have to try. But I think that if they had to choose between being stripped of their right to participate in the games and being beaten in the games, the former would be harder to swallow. No soldier can accept losing before even stepping onto the battlefield. I believe that for both humans and doll soldiers, glory outweighs everything. You have a point. Do you think Python was planning for this? I haven't heard of being able to change the number of participants during the military games. That's not something we have to worry about. I need to convince my dolls to start working with you too. That's true. You dolls act all high and mighty, as if you were the ones who created human beings instead of the other way around. We've never thought that way. You, on the other hand, are too easily affected by your emotions, and your physical abilities are limited by the circumstances of your birth. So trying to come up with a plan for both of us to work together is taking a difficult task and making it harder. To say nothing about making 1 + 1 greater than 2, it'll be a miracle if we can get 1 + 1 to be more than 1. You know, I sooner realized that we could probably work separately. I mean, Python didn't say we have to work together, just that we have to win. I agree. Let's play Let's play to our strength. Or respective strength. What does that mean? What are they planning? Upgrade a function card. What do I upgrade? Allergy. Where is allergy? Oh, I think I have it. Aha. Did I overclock? I did. Okay. Ba ba bang 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 ba bang. Let's go.
集中しろ
Come on, get him. I want you to work together. How about we don't? Okay, but what if? Like, what if we don't? These are all just stages until the last one, right? Oh yeah, just 2 to go, and then the last story. Retaliation. Both flesh and machinery harbor infinite potential. Alright. Who are we playing with? Can I get Chelsea back? What do all of them do? I've used Octogame before, just because I like him, my boy. He's so pretty, he's so beautiful. Yeah, Octogame is gonna be funny with automatic. I mean, there's I guess there's still AC if she counts. Alright, we just guessed. We play the guessing game. A week later, in the temporary tactical command center. Your deployments are a mess and there's no logic to your attacks. I'm not expecting you to learn to work together in the span of a few short days, but they didn't expect you to master the skill of sabotaging each other first. Evelyn, step forward. Sir, yes sir. Why is my phone vibrating? Any important message that I should look at? YouTube, now live on your channel. Yes, I know I'm live. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know, YouTube. Nope, nothing. Tell me, are those mushrooms growing in your network cloud systems, or are they just filled with water? Your tactical deployment did nothing but cause problems for Erwin. You went in one after the other. Were you that desperate to advertise your comrades' positions to the enemy? Erwin, step forward. Sir, yes sir. You have the gall to laugh. Do you think you did very well yourself? Sure, Evelyn's deployment had problems, but in the final stronghold assault, she was throwing fire away from you. And what did you do? You circled around and around so many times. What the hell were you so weary of? Were you scared of your comrades or were you playing Snake? All your platoon needed to do was make a stealthy advance followed by a short charge and you could have ended the exercise at least 45 minutes ahead of time. Sir, I understand where I was wrong, sir. The third exercise is in 2 days. If you don't make any progress by then, don't bother training any further and just pack your bags and head home. Sir, yes sir. After the last trooper leaves the room, the severe expression on Python's face softens, replaced by one of earnest contemplation. He turns the monitor on again and replays the training footage while organizing and updating his training plan in the corner. If only Sim had caught him from here. No, that's not right. That logic's for delegation training. I can't apply my past practices to a mixed deployment. I need to narrow my scope. Right, assuming only Erwin and I were there. After leaving the tactical command center, Erwin and Evelyn end up walking side by side again. What do you think? I have no idea what you're getting at. Come off it. You feel it too, don't you? The pressure of facing structured Python head-on. He's such a formidable field commander. He's an all-rounder instructor in every sense of the word. Let's work together. If we don't... No, even if we do work together, I sense that our chances are slim. There's too much we need to take care of. So are you backing out? Just expressing how I feel about it. I'm still a soldier, you know. You see, that's why I say humans are sensitive and fragile. Do you really not feel any fear, not even a little? The only thing in Adult's dictionary is to obey. A structured Python wants us to defeat him, so I will do my best to defeat him. I'm starting to admire the single-mindedness of you dolls. We don't have much in the way of emotions, so naturally we don't feel much about things. Ahem. We'll straight up the topic. What do you say to working together? I can't convince the dolls under me to coordinate with you. They won't reject that proposal. But right now, the problem lies in the direction in which we should be directing our efforts. Let's have a meeting. We'll invite people from both sides and brainstorm something. Huh? Brainstorm? That doesn't adhere to the regulations. The regs? Are soldiers forbidden from holding meetings or from socializing? No. What I mean is... Alright then. You humans always come up with ideas that our processing can't fathom. If programs and computations could solve everything, Instructor Python wouldn't need to do all this. It's time to put down our pointless biases. What we need is victory. But even if we can find a direction that way, we won't be able to make a breakthrough in just a couple of days. Human soldiers aren't afraid of failure. They fear defeat breaking their backs. Our willpower is the reason why we can create miracles, and there's been no shortage of miracles throughout human history. I find it hard to understand what you're saying. You'll get it someday. Try to understand us by looking at the facts. Also, we're not fighting alone. Just then, Erwin's and Evelyn's communicator suddenly chime in with a message notification. It's from the instructor. Looks like you're right. Erwin grins at Evelyn, genuinely, with no mockery. Let's try these new tactics out. Hey yo! Are they learning to cooperate? Unbelievable. Alright, let's put you all back here. What do all of you do actually? Tosses a bone towards an enemy? I see. And what do you do? Airhead boards her attack plane. What do you mean she boards her attack plane? In the middle of the battlefield. Alright, I guess we'll see. It's exactly what it says. Oh my god, she's on a plane. Sniper? Look at her. She gets on a fucking plane like a few seconds into the fight.
マッチは存在にあったの
Look at Martin Colabuen.
悪くない幕引きだ
That helmet just grew like 2 sizes when she put it on. I can't believe she gets on a fucking plane. I love her.
ミッション達成
Where's my arrow? Oh, there it is. Where's my mouse pointer? Let's see here. Oh. Upgrade. What do we upgrade? True damage, maybe? Yeah. Ba 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 bum 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 ba bum.
マッチは存在に
I have no idea what's going on, but look at them go.
カッブーン
Ooh. Ooh. A month later, during the preparations for the ninth mock battle. Ninth? In the temporary tactical command center, Krasna.
Sir, the sensors on the western flank have been activated. In accordance to your instructions, the sensor radius encompasses 9 listening posts. Enemy detected. Sir, the sensors are reporting 30 pings. They're presumably 2 squads of those trying to circle around and infiltrate the western flank.
Looks like Evelyn still hasn't learned her lesson. There's no such thing as a blind spot in detections coverage when you have a complete sensor array. Team 1, take 50 men and wipe out these 2 squads.
Wrong button. Yes, sir.
Team 2, sit rep.
Sir, according to our analysis, there are 3 optimal routes through Polder Forest. Team 2 has already set up an ambush on all 3 of them. Road 2, Road 3. We found traces of the enemy on all 3 routes. They're coming, and Erwin is leading them.
He's making the same old mistakes. Looks like I'll have to give these 2 idiots some special solo training the next time we meet up. They haven't improved a bit over the course of 9 mock battles. Team 2, you have discretion over what to do. Decide when to strike and gobble them all up for me.
Sir, yes, sir.
Python shuts off his communicator and lights a cigarette before going over the footage from earlier again. What was that? As I thought, placing my hopes on the trainees is both unrealistic and irresponsible. This seems to be their limit. I'll just have to feel the rest of the way forward after this. After sticking the cigarette in his mouth, Python begins analyzing the footage. However, the comm system blurs out an alert in the very next moment. Temp Command Center here.
Sir, mission objective on the western flank has been secured. Over.
1. Evelyn? Did you eliminate Team 1?
Sir, yes, sir.
Well, that's a surprise. So you're not capable of... No, even if you possess exceptional individual strength, there's no reason why 50 people can't beat 30.
Sorry, sir. This time we brought 70 people to the western flank. The sensor you set up simply didn't pick up anyone who isn't at all.
Oh, go clap with me. You found a loophole. Or... Python's eyes narrow in realization.
Sir, it was a misdirection, sir. Ever since the 6th exercise, Evelyn and I agreed to only use those on the western flank. Looks like our planning played off.
You already dealt with Team 2?
Sir, no, sir. We captured Erwin, but he requested that we allow him to speak with you. The rules of war state that he has that right.
Clap, clap, clap. Python suddenly laughs and quietly applauds. Looks like you've learned something about humans and dolls working together. Very good. Definitely worthy of praise. Unfortunately, you didn't seize the objective on the eastern flank. That said, you did pull a fast one on me.
Sir, that may not be, sir.
Beep!
Sir... What? Sir, ma'am, we've secured the objective on the eastern flank. Mission successful. Gasp! But how? All through routes on the eastern flank were...
Looks like you really did come up with a surprise for me. Go on, tell me. How do you do it?
Sir, there are limits to adults' data processing, and while the defenders managed to compute the most ideal routes, so could we. If everyone knows the optimal solutions, then the most optimal solution isn't actually the most optimal. All we needed to do was reassign part of our people, including myself as platoon leader, to serve as bait, and then from a doll's perspective, the only thing they'd face on the eastern flank will be you, the bait.
Good. I'm very pleased with this outcome. Let's go, they did it! I hereby announce the end of the Nan Moik battle. Everyone, gather in the training yard. They actually did it! Woo! They finished the battle, why must I continue it? Oh wow. Friends kinda went to shit there for a moment. We are the champions, my friend, or something like that. Yeah, the friends on my game just like decided to give up for a moment. After achieving victory against Python's team, the garbage recycles earn an afternoon off. Celebrate with wine. Let's go. Money's mysteries. Huh. Interesting. Now if only I had money. Ooh, assist Persicaria. Allergy. Let's go. Anomaly. A human scout from the garbage recycles reported an abnormal movement. After examination, it was found that the source of the movement was a rabbit. Extra meal. Let's go. Rabbit is so good. Mm.
皆さんの傷は私が癒します。
ピュンピュンピュン。
まさに教科書通りの戦闘でした。さすがは教授です。
And true damage. Let's upgrade that. A human scout from the garbage recycle reported. Oh, another rabbit. Let's go. Delicious rabbit. Specialist. One point of HP. Narration. 2 months later, in the days leading up to the military games, in the temporary tactical command center, Krasny. Sir! Have a seat. Tell me about what happened over the past week. Sir, after the 9th exercise, we changed the admission standards for the garbage collectors. They actually have to call themselves that. We already finished 4 rounds of substitutions and allowed all the personnel in the training camp to experience a mixed unit deployment. Regarding the training methods for a mixed unit, after we found the general direction and combined it with the experience and ideas that you gave us, our adjutant team came up with 32 different training plans, which we've already sent to your mailbox. Please have a look, sir. Also, why is my phone vibrating so much? Stop. Also, we've begun night battle training. Oh no, not night battles. Oh, and whose idea was that? Sir, the dolls insisted that we obtain more combat data samples to help with analysis. Sir, we believe this training is essential. The two of you are just full of surprises, aren't you? However, there are only a few days left until the military games. What do you think of the current training progress? The dolls and humans can reach a certain level of cohesion during mixed deployments and compensate for each other's weaknesses. While the effectiveness of this method is limited, I believe we have achieved the best results that are currently possible. Regarding the military games, Evelyn and I have come up with some rather radical training plans which will maximize the advantages of mixed deployments. They are very costly to implement, but they should serve as a trump card. Very good, then. Python is interrupted by his comm system. He glances at the identity of the caller and frowns imperceptibly. That's all for today. After Erwin and Evelyn leave the room, Python takes a call.
Good afternoon, Instructor Python. Oh, I almost forgot. You're no longer my instructor, Python.
Is this it? So you're the trainer for this SRAR? SRAR? Whoever they have in charge of staffing must be blind.
You're still as rude as ever, I see. But I'm now out of your Beto's reach.
My student will teach you a lesson on my behalf.
Oh, you're talking about that rabble who are weak enough to work with tin cans? You won't stand a chance even in a stand-up fight, let alone the present format.
So you did have a hand in changing the rules of the military games.
Oh, don't say that. It's what everyone wants to see, no? Mixed units with humans and dolls are the future of warfare. Whoa, what an exciting theory. Since they're the future of warfare, then surely changing the military games from a stand-up mock battle to a meeting engagement shouldn't be a problem for them, no?
Each generation of this rare is rare. Each generation is worse than the last. If these were the old days, someone with a mouth like yours will be showing down on lunch in a septic tank by now.
Enough.
What? Don't you miss me?
Jeez, you're still the same structure from hell. Shouldn't have forgotten that. Let's get down to business. I'm representing the Military Games Committee to verify that you haven't revealed the change in format to an encounter battle to your trainees. Have you?
That's an order, and orders are absolute.
Excellent. I look forward to seeing you again. Don't hold it against me, Python. Those shouldn't be on the same footing as human beings. You're destined to die out.
What a nice fellow! 2 months ago, I might have agreed with you. Dolls are dolls and humans are humans. But now... Python picks up his cigarette and opens the mailbox on his screen. He reads through each of the training plans Evelyn has sent him. It may well be worth a try. Hey, yo! What do we have? Yes, energy damage. We gotta use the help of this Python in your Frontline for real. Where was he? Pium, 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 pium. Easy. 1:30 a.m. in the ready room. Why so early? Evelyn, aren't you done yet? According to the intel that just came in 30 minutes ago, we'll need to come up with a new strategy. Can you dolls act on your own without having to consult a plan? We can, but it's not reliable enough. It's best to have many plans in reserve. Hang on. What's wrong? Something's not right. Is it me or did something trip the sensor perimeter around the base? Evelyn narrows her eyes, then turns to the security camera monitor. There are no logs. Was it a false alarm? Erwin frowns. He walks to the window, then places the whistle stone to the inside of his collar between his lips and blows. What's that sound supposed to be? A whistle? Is that how a whistle sounds? Choo choo! Oh, beer calls. Beer calls echo through the night sky, but there is no response. Erwin's frown deepens. Oh, no, okay. Oh, I see. They were doing... Okay, I see what they were doing now. Sorry, my brain. Something's not right. My people aren't responding. What's that supposed to be? Chuck, 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 chuck! Is that supposed to be shooting? Or what? Okay, now that's supposed to be another bird call. What birds are they trying to imitate here? Just then, a harsh bird call suddenly rings out. You're right, it's the SRA. An ambush? They're not following the rules? Hell if I know, we don't have time to worry about this. Get your people up. I don't want to lose the military games for some stupid reason. You lot, with me. As for the others, go with Erwin and organize a defense. Sheesh! one more stage. Oh, this is 3 layers. I just noticed the numbers. Holy fuck. These are low. Back to back and united against all comers, we forge a future amidst the smoke that imprisons us. Also a pre-made team. We have Evelyn and Sion. Alright. But yeah, events really do be easy. Alright, that up or down? Up. Ouch. Outside the training camp, Krasno. Foxhound, Foxhound, the rabbit has bolted from the burrow. Repeat, the rabbit has bolted from the burrow. Foxhound copy. Activating the Balmonk. Hunt them down. In the middle of the night, a stream of human troopers and a massive mechanical monstrosity paradrop into the forest, then set out toward the training camp. There we go. A thunderous noise shakes the ground, and the Balmonk shooters mid-step. How'd it go? We can't blow it up. It's a big bugger. Rabbit sighted, rabbit sighted. Fire at will. Carry on at your own discretion. Go, I'll cover you. Hey, what the hell do you take us for? My shield has 80 separate trigger points. I'll only be rolled out once they're all gone. You guys only have 1 each. Go back and tell Erwin what's going on. We need to find some way to deal with this mech. That hunk of junk. That's the real Tin Can here. Stop talking and go. Anomaly. Make use of the fog. Function library. True damage. True damage. The human soldier rescued the doll next to them, but the doll was already in no condition to fight. Before shutting down, they handed over their equipment to their temporary comrade. Function card, yes. Give me one. And more narration. In the temporary command center.
Your men are very keen, Python. How do you train them to have such indomitable spirit? Still, it's useless. The heavy mech that we've deployed isn't for fun and games. It might only be a test unit, but the Balmung is a killing machine in every sense of the word. Also, is this what you meant by a mixed unit of humans and dolls? They're undisciplined and disorganized. Are they supposed to be the future of warfare?
They've only been trained for less than 3 months.
Are you making excuses for your upcoming loss of employment? The instructor Python I knew only needed a month to make a new man out of me.
Don't give me that nonsense. You know very well this is hardly a fair instance of the military games.
Yes, that's right. It's not fair, but who cares? I dislike dolls. My comrades dislike dolls. Even my superiors dislike dolls. Nobody likes dolls. I mean, we have an entire fan base here that could disagree with you, but sure, whatever you say. Isn't the Balmung better? It doesn't have all those nonsensical thoughts, and it certainly doesn't try to overstep its bounds, thinking it can order humans around. I like dolls. See?
We have Alan here who likes dolls. I like dolls. Who else like dolls? Raise your hand.
Nothing to say. Instructor, whatever happened to your fire? Still, I can understand how you feel. Let's watch it all unfold in real time. What exactly have your trainees learned?
How about you shut the fuck up? You're annoying. Bum. You're feeling sleepy already? Oh yeah, it's late for you, right? It's night. It's not even 12. But I mean, it's night. When it's dark, it's time to mimir. Sniper. Okay, true damage maybe? Oh wait, I already have that, so... Oh yeah, I forgot to do my overclocking. The massive explosion is accompanied by streaks of flame, causing heavy tremors that deter the Balmung's advance. Erwin leads the base troops onto the battlefield, just in time. Evelyn, fall back! Team 2, advance with me and stop it. Cover Evelyn's retreat. Team 1, take care of those cowards who only know how to launch sneak attacks. The rest of you, provide long-range fire support for Team 2. Roger! Under the sudden surge of pressure, Evelyn and Erwin show incredible coordination while leading their respective forces. The massive mechanical construct wavers under the barrage of fire from all around it. Scouts? Are the scouts there? We need to know where this thing's core is. I'm on it. Give me a bit more time. Don't bother scanning it. We'll all be cold corpses by the time you finish going over that tin can. Directly trace and mark the dynamic and mechanical connection points. Even if we can't find its core, it'll be just as disabled if we can take out its propulsion. Got it. Marking now. The two scouts quickly identified the Balmung's weak spots and sync this information to everyone's comm systems. Focus fire. Hit it hard, now. The massive mech staggers under the increased weight of fire, and sparks fly from its joints. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. Change targets. Get rid of these SRA bastards. What? It shouldn't be this easy to take out. This isn't an ordinary test unit. Erwin, get back! It's got add-on pack like the kind you'd find on a Frontline heavy mech. What? The Balmung, which was on the verge of collapse, suddenly finds its feet and swings its massive metal fist at the people around it. Damn! Got something for medics. My restarts. Yeah. Whew. Barely holding on there. In the temporary tactical command center. Python's pupils contract as he watches the change in the Balmung on his screen. I demand an explanation. This Balmung has nothing to do with what was agreed on regarding the game's format.
Is there some discrepancy? Surely that cannot be. Oh my, the logistics crews must have accidentally mixed up the test unit's model number.
Whoa, what a fucker! Enough shifting the blame. Such devious behavior does not befit a soldier. Are you really that desperate to win? Clearly they are.
I'm sorry, Python. The orders I received were to utterly crash the mixed human and doll training contingent and show the world where the future of warfare truly lies. Not childish mixed compositions like this, but loyal human soldiers with reliable mechanical constructs.
You might piss me off so much I'd ensure your soldiers won't live to see tomorrow. Or have you not considered that possibility?
There's nothing you can do, Python. The committee can argue with the Balmung all they want, but if an instructor steps in, that changes everything. The moment you make a move, the SRA wins.
What was that? What dropped? Python hangs up without any hesitation and storms out of the room. Oh, is he going? Is he going? Let me drink. Faced with a massive iron fist, Erwin can't respond in time. Only by acting on sheer instinct is he able to heed Evelyn's instructions and roll to the side. Too late. Erwin can't get out of the Balmung's attack range in time. That much is obvious to everyone. That's when Evelyn charges in with superhuman speed, raising her shield in front of Erwin. Clang, I don't have sound effects. Evelyn is literally pounded into the ground. She tries to get up, but the side of her body that's holding her shield refuses to move. Evelyn! Before the Balmung can attack again, Erwin hurries over to Evelyn's side and drags her into the nearby vegetation. Evelyn, are you alright? Can you hear me? The instructor's heading over right now. Those bastards broke the rules. We can't let the instructor step in. We'll lose. But time to bring out those witches we prepared. Phew. What is supposed to be like a speed? Like phew. Evelyn raises her arm and pounds her chest heavily. The clanking mechanical noise coming from her body gradually ceases. Go with Plan C. Are you alright? I've activated emergency measures. No need to worry about me. Use Plan C. We can't let the instructor intervene. Got it. Erwin steps out of the vegetation and starts giving orders. Part of the troops fall back, while the others rush toward the Balmung. Up and at him! Several peculiar-looking bombs are thrown at the Balmung. The SRA troopers around it couldn't stop them in time. Holy Christ! Those are EMPs. Are those teen men trying to get themselves killed? They got caught in the blast radius too. A blinding light flashes past. The Balmung comes to an abrupt halt, and the SRA troopers watch in fear as it suddenly keels over. The dolls who rush it go down. The dolls who rush it go down along with it. You're dead. Out of my way. Just then, over a dozen human soldiers spring out of the bushes. Some of them rush to form a defense line, while others move with practiced skill to drag the immobilized dolls away. Before the SRA troopers can react, the dolls who fell back earlier immediately charge in again, and under Erwin's leadership, they take turns to fill the gaps in the defense line. Man, the coordination. You're the ones who are going to die, morons! Sheesh! Encounter electronic interference from the Nanhang soldiers. The what? Sure, let's go. Hopefully we won't die.
平戦めがけて前進。皆さんの
We're
傷は
good, we're good, we're fine.
私が癒します。
We're okay.
大勝利。
Yay!
Anomaly. The Nanghang soldiers activated Balmung's strengthening module. Sure, let's go. What could possibly go wrong? Gonna change for 2 defenders for a little bit.
探索開始。皆さんの傷は
Let's go.
私が癒します。
No, not that one. Woo!
ターゲット。
Putting it closer. In the woods on the outskirts of the battle zone. Looks like you miscalculated.
A suicide attack. I can't believe you came up with that. But it isn't over yet, Python. Not over yet.
Right on cue, a burst of noise comes from above the forest, and yet another Balmung descends from the sky. Really? Son of a bitch, you're going too far. How come they don't have to censor the son of a bitch?
Sorry, Python, but we need to win.
Bro, what the fuck? They can't just drop another fucking mech on me. Woohoo! The clutch. Thank you, Sima. Alright, there's one more layer, fuck. I do not enjoy this. Fall back, everyone, fall back. No, fall back, everyone, fall back. Erwin scatters the SRA troopers with his gun while barking into his communicator. Dot platoon, listen to Erwin. I'll cover your retreat. Your voice is starting to smoke, Evelyn. Don't push yourself. She's fine. My movement speed is reduced by 80%. I'm more suited to staying behind and protecting the rear. Right now, we need to ensure the human's survival. Evelyn, look out behind you. Evelyn turns, and in her already impaired field of vision, she sees another brand new Balmung touchdown. Run, Evelyn, run! Run, Forrest, run! Erwin shouts in her direction. Instead of continuing his retreat, he raises his gun and fires at the Balmung's joints. Erwin! Evelyn grits her teeth, then drags her smoking body out of the attack radius. Both humans and dogs once again combine their firepower and rain it down on the Balmung. However, the damage they inflict in the short term can't stop it. The Balmung brings its fist down on Evelyn. A cloud of dust rises, obscuring the entire battlefield. Ayo! Evelyn's eyes slowly open again. What happened? The Balmung is no longer moving. Its fist has smashed one of Evelyn's arms, but that's all. Just an arm. Evelyn looks up, and her gaze meets Python's, who is standing on the Balmung's head. Just fucking look at him. Man, Why is he so cool? Instructor? Python pulls his axe out of the Balmung's head armor, and amidst a shower of sparks, the Balmung completely ceases to function. Evelyn! Everyone hurries to drag Evelyn to safety, then they look at Python, who has suddenly made an appearance. The latter pulls a cigarette out of his pocket and lights it on the red-hot blade of his axe. Damn! Who needs a lighter? Holy shit. New phone who this is Python. He then walks decisively toward the remaining SRA troopers. Man, I'm about to fuck shit up here. Oh, I have him here! Let's go. The new Grey Fox of PNC. Let's go, Python.
敵の匂いです。皆さんの傷は私が癒します。やだ。大勝利！イエーイ！
The dog rescued the human beside them. Their injuries were not serious, but it is nevertheless a burden to carry on with wounded soldiers whose functions are far below that of dolls. I got that, yes. Can get more. I am so scared. Oh. I mean, we survived, that's good. You have 3 minutes to get out of these woods. You! Before he can finish, Python has already leaped in front of him and grabbed him by the lapels, then flings him into a nearby tree trunk. The soldier hits the tree with a loud crash. His head droops as he instantly loses consciousness. Get lost now! This time, nobody dares question him. The SRA troopers can't get away quickly enough, not even bothering to carry their colleagues away. Instructor, you've stepped in. Does that mean we've lost? Python doesn't answer Erwin's question. Instead, he pats him firmly on the back, then stuffs his cigarette into Erwin's mouth. What? Well done. You did good, kid. Lots of guts in you. Gather up your people. We're heading back to camp. But the games. I praise you just a little bit and you start stuttering on me. Hurry up and take care of this place before heading back to camp. Let me deal with HQ. Sir, yes sir! Imagine Python telling you you're pretty good. You're pretty good, kid. Gasp! Alright. And now the last part. Teachers and students. The bullet cases fall to the ground, the clatter reminiscent of the past. I'm curious on how this whole shebang will end. In the temporary tactical command center, Krasno.
The training camp is over and both platoons have been disbanded. Another unit will come to take over your campsite by noon tomorrow.
Understood, sir. Python responds reflexively, then he falls silent for a while. When Python's insane notices you, yeah, for real. Ooh. So this is the conclusion that HQ has reached.
I understand your dissatisfaction with the situation, Python. I witnessed the entire ambush. So has the entire committee, for that matter.
And based on what happened, you surmise that this path isn't workable? Erwin and Evelyn have a lot of potential. I hope you'll give them a...
Many things show potential, Python. In the labs, among the general staff, they're everywhere. Just like the bottom from this exercise. You halted that project, which is a credit to you. What we need is something that can realize that potential. Mixed deployments have their possibilities, but that's all. Your mission is over, Instructor Python. The training camp on the East Bank needs you. Take 2 days to rest and head out.
Yes, sir. After hanging up, Python looks behind him. Evelyn, Erwin, and his other troopers are waiting silently inside the camp. Are they angry? Disappointed? Python can't read their emotions, and the air is stagnant and dead. Just then, a new transmission comes in. This fucker! I knew it was him. I knew he showed up. Look who it is! Our old friend! He's here. He is here. He has arrived. It's time to show the picture Saya send me again. What is it? Oh wait, I don't have it active now. You guys shall be spared.
Instructor Python.
Yes, sir. This is Python. Your orders.
No need to be so formal. I'm not calling you in my capacity as an officer, but as a private individual. I believe you already learned of the HQ's decision. They believe there is no future in mixed human and dual deployments, but I disagree. I will allow you to provide me with the data pertaining to this training camp. You'll receive the relevant paperwork afterwards.
Understood, sir. Sir, do you really think?
Of course. Why else will I be making this call? I think there will be many places where you will be needed in the future. I hope we will be able to stay in contact.
I will, sir, as long as you need me. Hey, yo, what? The transmission ends again. After pondering for a moment, he plants a cigarette in his mouth before heading back to the camp. Future Jaguar kills a duel during a mixed combat operation against Sang is very true. When was Team DeFi created? We don't have an exact date. Why? I mean, I think we don't have an exact date. I will need to double check. It's I'm pretty sure it's like after. Goodbye, Senpai Seeker. Pretty sure it's like after. You know, I can't remember. Some crazy theory right now? Oh boy. I will need to look it up. I know there's like an estimation somewhere. Sorry, sir. Perk up. Even the sparrows outside are louder than you. You lost a competition. It's not the end of the world. But we did lose. I am also responsible for this error in judgment. Python eyes them for a long time. You now actually sound like a team that knows how to work together. It was only a competition that you lost this time, but you might not be this lucky on the battlefield. Nice music. Pull yourself together, seedlings. You did very well. Not even veteran troopers might have fared better than you against a pair of Balmungs, which didn't even exist in our intel. Your training will be handled by someone else after this. I hope that the next time I hear of you will be on citations for distinguished service. The soldiers look at Python, uncertain what to say. Well? Sir, yes, sir! The birds in the forest take flight as the soldiers' shouts echo through the town. It's as though their training had never been interrupted, and the defeat they suffered were nothing but an interlude. Python opens his eyes, which are gleaming with pride. Aww. Morning, Instructor Python. Huh. It's been a while since anyone called me that. Want to train under me, Commander? Maybe? How do you feel? Like a human who just woke up from a dream, just as you said. What are the results of my narrow cloud evaluation? All good. You don't need extra stabilization measures. Welcome to the Oasis, Python. Thank you, Commander. Though I'd like to know, where is Evelyn now? At the faring ranch of the Oasis. The low-pitched cracks of consecutive gunshots fills the air, and a few new holes appear on the dole-shaped target drones sliding back and forth. However, none of them are on the bullseye. In fact, very few of them have even hit the outer ring. Professor being called Commander. How did you know? Evelyn, my beloved. Phew. Evelyn takes off her shooting glasses and earplugs, then begins stripping the gun she's holding. You didn't even hit the target. That's not like you. Sir, riot police do not shoot to kill. I was practicing non-lethal shots, sir. Oh, the realization! After giving her reflexive answer, Evelyn stiffens as she realizes who she's talking to. It's been a while, Evelyn. An instructor? I'm not your instructor anymore. Call me Python. Python smiles and takes out his cigarette case. Want one? She's so awkward. It's alright if you don't. Looks like you haven't changed. You change a lot though. What are you doing here, instructor? It's a long story. I just arrived at the Oasis. How about you give me a tour? Sir! Of course. That's cute, it is! As he leads Python out of the ranch, Evelyn introduces him to the Oasis and tells him about how she's been lately. And after that, the dolls from our unit were hired by the Velvet City PD and became their third riot police platoon. You've all done very well, but given your performance, I thought you'd have gone and served in the army. It's enough for us to be of use, wherever that may be. Wherever it may be. Yeah, Erwin said the exact same thing.
She's smiling!
Why is she so cute? I remember Erwin did end up going and signing up in Python. You two really haven't changed a bit. You just can't lose that habit, huh? Am I really that scary? Sir, not really. That doesn't sound convincing at all. Prove it with your actions. Sir! That's more like you. Well, if you're feeling so nostalgic, why don't we head back to the shooting range and compare notes? That suits me just fine. Let's go, I'll show you how I've grown during this time. Meeting Evelyn's fiery gaze, Python smiles in approval. He's applaud that. Looks like my first day in the Oasis is going to be a surprising one then. Don't disappoint me, Evelyn. The brilliant sunlight of the Oasis shines down on the artificial grass, and the trampled blades straighten once more, full of light. That was an abrupt ending, but thank you. I feel like Erwin met love and hope in Gershroina since they omitted where he went. We don't talk about that. Joining the military is full of love and hope. We don't talk about that. He'll be fine. Probably. More like probably not. Alright. Still early, so let's do one of these since they have like very interesting, usually like text thingies. Polish the ore, cut the fastest, and hammer raw recruits into multiple blanks. This one I still can't do, so maybe I try it too. As long as he was in the operation to stop Sanguisfera, he'll be fine. I hope. We can only hope that he was not there. If anyone knows about what happened to Erwin, please let us know. Support protocol. This thing is data code 0121. System logging complete. Running files. To fulfill Captain Ward's request, we imprinted a smoking avid into SIMT's network cloud. That's totally useless, even as a passing curiosity. We know that adult can't really smoke, so we made a power bank that he can't pretend to smoke. What? He can't really smoke, so why does he collect all these lighters? Is it fun to just have them lying around? Wait just a second, a 1930 car Wiran? How in the world did he get this? Maybe these rare lighters can boost one's compatibility. Oh, I see now that I'm supposed to be using Python in here. Data code 0493. Though incomplete. Reading files. The guy with the mohawk completed the CQB test in 18 seconds. Another wearing a skull mask completed it in 17 seconds. That's just about the limits of human training. Now let's see what Python can do. Bang bang, crash bang! I couldn't even see what he was doing. The target just fell down. Then he jumped down from the second floor platform and used his ice axe to cut down the last target. 16.2 seconds, almost a second faster than the skull mask. Are they supposed to be referencing someone? Guy with the mohawk, another wearing a skull mask. Ghost and soap. Don't know why, but there's a sign recorded in the SIMT's battle think tank that states in combat speed rules. Wait, why am I there? Oh, hold on for 30 seconds to win, I see. I see how it is. I see. I mean, this is just a normal one, so... Alright, let's try then this one. Amidst the sound of flashing weapons, the flames born of endless practice are always more brilliant. Does it also give, like, Python skill thingies? I don't have Python level though, so... we shall see how this goes. Bring 3 guards? That will be the smart move, but it's too late. Actually, I guess it's not too late, I could just retreat. Where will I get 3 crocs? Excellent question. Okay, 3 guards. I don't have... I have Sion. I have Evelyn. I guess we bring Evelyn. Let me just make a different team. So we bring Croc, we bring Evelyn, we bring Python. And what about if you just bring medics? Just guards and medic, will that work? We shall see. Charge physical defense grows. What could go wrong, right? I'm sure everything will be fine. We also do this and data code. Okay, this I already read it. You take less damage. That was the same thing too. Oh, let's see how this goes.
Mission start.
Everything just got fucking destroyed. Oh, but I survived with 30 seconds? Alright, I survived with 30 seconds, so that's good enough. I hadn't cleared that one actually, so I'm like, hey, let's go. Now I had it fully cleared. Let's finish buying this thing. I just always try to empty the store as much as I can. Streamer luck. Cry about it. But yeah. That was the event. That was interesting. Oh, is it raining? Oh, it's raining! I love listening to the rain in this thing. It's so therapeutic. I love rain sounds. The get function card overflow can be upgraded to make you be able to choose which one you will like. What? Where? How? I always forget how to grade those. Do I think? Wait, I think it's in here, right? I haven't upgraded these things. I forgot how do I get this? Particular rewards of each sector's endless mode. Ah, right. Oh yes, because I haven't done endless mode in a while. I really need to get onto like making progress. Look at my 98%. I'm so angry. Who am I still missing? V, I think. Yeah, I'm missing V. Fuck you, V. Guess I'll simply die. Wait, isn't she here or something? Oh, this reset. Rain sounds get me sleepy. I always put asleep like rain videos to fall asleep. Okay, no, she's not here. I love this art. The fun one with the rain made too. Look at all the little cubes going around. But yeah, anyway, that was the event. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just leave it up to here. If you guys play, remember to make chocolates and read this so you can read the stories. They're very woo. Now it's time to rank on theater. Good luck. I have not touched Girls Frontline since the event ended. Anyway, let me get back to here. I'm gonna close the game. Yeah, I'll close it for now. I don't know if I'll keep playing right away. I'm gonna have some lunch first. Remember to keep your dolls from eating your chocolates? I mean, they need to keep themselves fed somehow. I want to unlock. Maybe I'll unlock pythons next. I have a free choosing to unlock. But yeah, those are honestly best to, in my opinion, they are best to unlock and rate on your own, so you can be woo. But yeah. So that will be all for today. And next week, I mean, I was initially planning to get onto reading the Dark Realm, since I still have to read like Dark Realm 3 and up. But I might actually start Atomic Heart over here too, like same slot, same channel, like YouTube. Since I have a feeling the Girls Frontline crowd might enjoy it. Robo Ladies got you too? Yeah, just the whole premise. I was like, robots in Soviet Russia? What is this, Girls Frontline? So like I'm weak. They know what I'm about and they got me. Also, the Robo Ladies are pretty hot. Their shiny blank faces are kind of creepy though. But yes, that might be happening next week unless they drop the event. Unless they drop the new event. In which case I will I will still start it on like Saturday or Sunday mornings, in like the usual Gears Frontline / Neural Cloud slots, time slots for me. But if the new Neural Cloud event starts, I'll just move it to like the following week. I'm hoping that I'll get to finish Tales of Arise in like 1 or 2 weeks, so then I kind of start just like doing Atomic Heart and both Gears Frontline or Neural Cloud every weekend. But we shall see how that goes. For now, stay tuned to the schedule next week. Next week, we have the collab with Maple, and I need to ask if she's still good with the timing. But if everything's good, we have the collab with Maple on Wednesday, 7 p.m. EST, here on my YouTube. We're gonna be playing the Dead by Daylight dating sim, and I'm really looking forward to it. It's gonna be something. It's gonna be something, all right. Yeah, it's called Hooked on You. And I'll probably do more Horizon. I really want to get onto finishing Horizon. I need to finish Horizon. Eventually it will finish. I will finish it. But yeah, so that would be all from me for now. So thank you for coming. I said stay tuned to the schedule either later today or tomorrow. And now I'm gonna go have some lunch and then see if I continue setting up my stream deck for following up streams. Even though during the week I will probably be stuck on the laptop as my sister now has gone back to the Mass Effect grind. I started on Wednesday. I told her Wednesday I have a date and I need the PC. I need the computer. So go play Breath of the Wild. But yeah. Thank you guys for coming. I hope you enjoyed. The event was pretty fun, to be honest. The Python event, like story-wise. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. And I'll see you guys next time, whenever that is. So, bye-bye.